What's up, everybody? Back, and I have built another food plan using an app called My Macros Plus. I've been talking about this thing for the last 8 months. You can get it on the iOS and the Android store. Cost a couple of bucks, but well worth it if it helps you stay consistent and hit your overall fitness goals. It helps you track your calories and your macros and all that cool stuff. 2 links in the description down below, one to the iOS and one to the Android app store, so you can go and get the app now and get fit and lit, or whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. Now I'm going to go ahead and start. I've already built my food plan for the day, but something I wanted to mention very quickly is there's a lot of different ways to build a food plan, right? And my primary 2 ways are I either build the entire thing before I eat. So like, for example, today's, I built the entire thing before I actually ate anything. So the upside to that is if you can stick to it, it helps you stay more consistent. It's very well thought out. Your numbers end up probably being more in line to where you want them to be at the end of the day. Downside there is it doesn't give you a lot of flexibility, right? Because you've set it in stone early on. So if you can stick to it, great results. But sometimes it's harder to stick to whenever it's being dictated to you what you're going to eat for the rest of the day. Because sometimes how you feel changes as the day goes on. Now, the other way to do it is you can do it as you go, right? So I've done this a lot too, where I track what I eat while I'm eating it. Downside to this system is it doesn't give you a lot of vision or foresight into what's going to happen at night, right? You might end up at the end of the day with like no carbs left, but 150 grams of protein or something, because you were eating based off of how you felt at the time. Yes, you were tracking, but it doesn't give you very good foresight into knowing what the end of your day is going to look like. Upside of this particular system is the flexibility. You can kind of eat what you want as the day goes on. Today what I did is I did the entire plan before I ate anything, and so I've already built this for today. I'm going to show you what I've done here and show you how we're going to finish this plan together. I actually finished it and then unfinished it, but I'm going to show you why. So I have built a great plan. I'm happy with this plan. Again, I built it before I actually ate anything, so it gave me opportunity to think things through, to sort of mathematically determine how I wanted my entire day to go. So you can see here, I've got my breakfast, nice big breakfast, 425 calories, nice big size lunch. I'm not going to show you what's all in these. And then dinner, I've got actually 5 eggs and some protein waffles and a couple of snacks here. Some 1 bar of protein, that's a frozen fruit bar. And so with all of that being said, an entire day worth of food, if we look at my numbers at the top, I've got 317 calories remaining until I hit my target. And by the way, if you don't know what your targets are for your calories and your macros, 2 links also in the description down below to 2 different calculators. They're going to give you pretty similar numbers, but if you don't know, go and check all those out. Put your information in and it'll tell you sort of your estimates on what your target should be. So for my target for losing weight, I still have 317 total calories remaining. I'm not worried about using them all, maybe about another 150, 200. We'll see how it goes. But I'm going to concentrate on that first. I want to use up those calories, and then I'm going to use the macros at the top to determine what to fill those calories with. And I'm in a little bit of a pickle here because you can see here I've used up all my carbs. I'm over on carbs already, just a little bit, but over. But I've still got a pretty good amount of protein and fat to go here. So what I'm going to do to fill these calories in, I'm thinking about, well, what can I eat that's going to be low or no carb, and obviously protein and fat only. One of the first things I think of is a snack, which is something very easy, turkey pepperoni. It's something that I just take out of the bag and I eat. It's nice. And you can see here for 11 slices, actually let me bump that up to 15 slices. 15 slices is only going to be 62 more calories, but all protein and all fat. Not a lot, but a little bit. Let's change that to a snack. And let's put that on the plan. So that knocked down my protein and my fat here a little bit. But the other thing I'm thinking here too is, sometimes it's not about adding more food in. Sometimes it's about changing the volume of the food that you've already got, right? Because it's hard to keep thinking of new things to add in all the time. Well, so when I think of protein and carbs, there's one thing that I predominantly think of, which is eggs. Now, I've already got, as we've noticed here, 5 eggs for dinner. You can see it right there in the middle. You can see in 5 eggs, there's 30 grams of protein, 20 grams of fat, 0 carbs. That's fantastic. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make my dinner a little bit bigger, and I'm going to go to a 6 egg dinner, which is going to knock that down just a little bit there. You can see 17 grams of protein now. That's better. And then what I'm going to do is later in the evening, I actually made some hard boiled eggs. It's going to be an egg heavy day, and that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and put 1 more egg on there, and I'll have that egg later. No, actually, let's not do that. Change of plans. Let's actually do another scoop of whey protein, and that'll be just a nice drink with my dinner. And that'll be that's the eggs again. Oh, come on. Let's see here. Chocolate peanut butter protein. There we go. 1 scoop I'll put it as a post-workout. You can see 25 grams of protein, a little bit of carbs. That's all right. I'm not worried about it because this is going to get me right about where I want to be, right? My calories are almost all used up. A little bit extra left over in case I wanted a little bit of an extra snack. I got some room there. But I've used up my protein, used up my carbs, and almost all of my fat. So, again, multiple ways to build your plans. You can either do it before or do it as you go. Today's, I did mine as I go, and then I reversed it so I could do this video. But you can do it that way or do it as an as you go. Remember, though, as you go doesn't allow you an opportunity to really see what the end of the day is going to look like. And you may end up getting stuck into a position at the end of the day where you're either eating or not eating something that you may or may not want to. So that's how today's went. Good looking day. App's called My Macros Plus. Links in the description down below. Thanks y'all so much for watching. If this was helpful, please hit like on it, maybe even to subscribe. I do these videos several times a week, hoping to help you figure out how to build your own food plans, count your own calories, count your own macros, and hit your own goals. So that's it. See you on the next video. Peace out.